message. I told you something about trolls in the garden, so I think they've come out to visit. What do you think? Maybe they have. So, let's tap into this one. These are my confessions. Y'all know the song. Go look it up. It might be relevant. These are my confessions. Somebody wants to confess, and the universe too. The universe would like to confess that, your name has been spoken, like significantly. Your name has been spoken significantly. You have walked this earth, leaving trademarks, invisible marks, significant marks, okay, on the hearts and souls of those who you have encountered. And your presence echoes far beyond what people can see. Some of you may not even realize the ways that you have touched the lives of many people. And I promise you, many people know, including the heavens. All right? That's it. I'm joking. Anyways, let's get back to the message. You are something, okay? Whether you've laughed or smiled or shared a good word or prayed for somebody, cooked for somebody, hosted for somebody, gave somebody a moment, a place, a time. Maybe you have been a soundboard for someone to listen to who may have a heavy load. You've held space for people. You've acted the way the divine has wanted you to act. You have been compassionate when maybe you didn't even feel like being compassionate. You have given a word, maybe when you didn't want to give a word. Every moment that you have been there for somebody, God has taken notice. The angels have taken notice. It has been accounted for. And people see you as something that God definitely created. People see you as something that was meant to be here to represent God. You are not just a little speck in the world. You are bigger than that. You're like Canva, you know? You're like Canva. Like you're just constantly creating and you're helping others create. Okay? This has always been something in your life. Though many people can't always see this about you. They can't always see your creativity. And the ones that do, they get super jealous. Okay? You've gained a lot of knowledge through all your creative adventures. Whether you like to travel, hike, bike, whether you like to dance, cook, like some people envy you, of course, but other people can't even see that you're so deeply creative. They see your obstacles more than they see your creativity. And you're just refining year after year, month after month, season after season, you know? You might find yourself going through storms. You might find yourself around people that just want to listen. They just want to listen. That's what I'm hearing. They just want to make notes on what it is that you're doing. Did you guys see that? There was a little fly there. He coming to listen. Okay. Yeah. So people see your storms, people see your doubt, people see your disappointments, people see the times where you resisted help, the times where you were resistant to growing. And no matter what, you've grown. You've grown stronger, wiser, and you've aligned yourself so that your goals keep coming, your manifestations keep coming. You are very magnetic. Some of you used to be loud. Some of you used to be very angry. Some of you used to be very in your face. And now you're not doing that. You're not in that energy field. You've come out of that. You've walked out of that. People might not know who you are and who you're becoming. Your energy is shifting a little. You like have manifested a new frequency. You've entered a new realm. Okay, there's something more radiant about you during this season. There's something that can't be contained. People can't contain you. It's either your outward beauty they're, mesmerized by, or your charm. You're stepping into like mastery. Yes, you're stepping into mastery. But most importantly, your ancestors are noticing this. Your angels are noticing this. Your wizardly friends are noticing this. Your friends that are not even considered your friends are noticing this. Some people don't even want to acknowledge it. Some people, like, if this was an opera, it's like people would say, like, we knew you were gonna be the top singer. We knew you were gonna be remembered for the impossibilities that most people wouldn't even sign up for, right? People can be drawn into you just by your attraction. Okay. They could be drawn into you stepping into the fullness of your power. People could actually like that you dress very well and that you know how to throw stagnation away. You're like, oh, okay, they want me to be stagnant. Well, guess what? Let me show them that I can rise above the impossible and that I don't give a shit about the challenges coming because I'm more so in an energy of feeling it than resisting it. Okay. Your glow up over time has shown your vulnerability, but also that you're okay to unravel, that you're okay to expose the beauty, the power, and the truth in yourself. Okay. There's a lot of family and friends around you that would love to like emulate, model the same radiance you carry. Like, you may do something like you clean the dishes a certain way, they wanna do that. You sweep the floor a certain way, they wanna do that. Some of you, like, if you were to take a washroom dump number 2, like, people would wanna know how your washroom dump number 2 looks just to make sure it looks like yours, okay? Because then they'd be like, "Great, I have potential." To be like Heavenly Buttercup subscriber, okay? Your soon to be husband, if you guys have a soon to be husband or soon to be wife, their family like literally senses that you're going to be enjoyable to have around, but that you're constantly going to be transforming and like you're not going to go into their rigid family or their like ways of being and not kind of like uncover their hidden secrets. You're gonna bring tension to your in-laws' family, okay? And they're gonna have to accept it. But you're not a threat, you're a gift. You're a gift. Hallelujah. You're a gift to their clarity. You're a gift to the things that they've been wanting to change for a long time. You are gonna make your in-laws' family raise their standards. Okay. If you have any friends that you've had for years and years and years, they too are going to notice the changes that you've been going through and doing and working on and whatnot. And they're going to be like, okay, I want to clap for her. I want to clap for him. But I also feel a little uncomfortable right now because I'm not sure that I can keep up with my friend's evolution. I'm not sure that I can measure up to their growth. Like, am I on the right path? Like, I need to ask them this question. But you're also not going to leave your friends behind. The ones that have been solid with you, the day ones, you're not going to leave them behind. You're going to help them step into their destiny as well. And you're just going to recommend that they always keep aligning themselves to the light. That's really what you're going to do, right? You're meant to not be the only person in the room growing, but you're also meant to help others rise too, right? Oh no, I'm getting a phone call. Yeah. So you got to remember the spark that's within you that is there not just to spark up for yourself, but to also spark up for others, right? You will start to more embrace your beauty. Yeah, you're gonna step into your beauty. You're gonna be like, "Ah, I know I'm the shit. I know I'm the boss. I know I'm good looking. I know I got the swagger." Okay, you are going to do this gracefully, but very intensely. I feel like some of you, if you haven't been soft, I've been like craving the color pink a lot lately. And like, you guys, I really don't like the color pink, but I've been trying because for whatever reason, the color pink's been drawing to me. So there could be a color that's been drawing to you differently from what you always wear, and this is to bring in you new firewood, okay? This is because you're not supposed to wear the same color as society standards. You are not supposed to radiate low, you're supposed to radiate higher. You may even change your physical form. You've been calling, like the gym has been calling you if you're a masculine. The gym's been calling you a lot. Why? Because you now need to get into a place where harmony stays and remains. Okay? You have internal and external elegance, and that's what people are going to be able to see at all times. These people are going to watch your authenticity. They're going to watch your wisdom. They're going to watch you grow, and it's going to command attention everywhere you go. So it's almost like they want you to work on your inner body, outer body, physical body, inside, outside, upside, downside, woo, everywhere. Okay? Because they want your presence to continue not being understood. And those who think it's an understatement, well, they're not ready for this spiritual dimension. I have a lot of people on my YouTube channel who are not in the same spiritual dimension as me. They're really not. Unfortunately, it's not to say anything negative. It's to say that there's a lot that are not where I am, and I have to teach them how to get where I am. And I have to walk in kindness and authority so that they will notice how to walk in that. I'm in the 15th dimension, not the 3rd. I've been traveling in the 11th dimension and got lost, right? It's about carrying favor and not ego. It's about understanding that your divine calling is a natural extension of who you are. It's about understanding that you're positioned here and all your actions and every moment and every smile and every echo of your intentional movements, even conversations that you have here in this conversation with me now, is proof that you are living with faith, courage, and self love. That you're going to produce things that may be visible, but also undeniable. And you're going to influence entire circles. I mean, if you want to call it that, right? Light is so potent. When you have light, right? And it's beaming, doesn't it hurt your eyes? That's where God wants to take you. Light. He wants to take you to a place where people can't resist your light. They can't exit the room without noticing your light. You're not going to be able to dim this thing. You're not going to be able to defend your light anymore. Your light's just going to glow consciously or unconsciously. So if you want to call it being insane, fine. But it's because this is new. So you're going to say it's insane, right? It's your brilliance. It's your brilliance growing over time and increasing over time. It's shifting in your sanctuary. It's shifting with the weapons you use. It's a constant uphill. I can't put it in the terms that you would want me to put it in, but I can definitely say that you're going to take a lot of courage every step of the way. Every word that you speak is going to come with integrity. You're going to plant seeds in other people's hearts. You're going to be positioned to inspire healing in those who are around you. Every conversation is going to lead to growth. Your life is going to become a living testimony, a declaration of what, is possible to some people. You're going to choose alignment over comfort. You're going to shift not only your path, but also the world around you and those who are involved and connected to your world. You're going to embody favor up, down, left, right, in, out. Hey, you could be on the phone. It's going to be intentional. You could be brushing your teeth. It's intentional. You could be writing an email. It's intentional. Everything is going to produce divine favor. Consider for a moment all the quiet victories you've had. Consider them. Consider the small gestures of self-respect that you gave yourself, the times that you said no to what didn't serve you, the moments where you were very calm and in your solitude and you nurtured your own spirit. Those are not insignificant moments. How you got to dimension 1, how you got to dimension 2, 15, 12, 14, how you were building blocks, right? You were like building up these blocks to your legacy. Your discipline, your tenacity, your patience, your discernment, it's all helped you level up. It's all helped you elevated to the presence you currently are. So you have no reason not to smile anymore. Because people are starting to see it. People are starting to feel it. People are starting to understand. And people can't help but be affected by it. You are a force to be reckoned with. You are a force. You are a force to be reckoned with. And let's not talk about some of y'all who have a very powerful voice, a very powerful, when you talk, you say it with some oomph in it. Your radiance is going to and supposed to and always encourage others to awaken to their own potential. Whether that's correcting them, whether that's editing their paper, whether that's helping them produce their ideas, whether that's uplifting them, you're showing others how not to settle for less than their divine blueprint. You water other people's seeds. That's what's going to be the title of this reading. You water other people's seeds. You create environments for them to blossom into healing, blossom into awakening, blossom into reflection, blossom into coming out of toxic cycles, teaching them to yield their current language so that it becomes an instrument for change rather than discord. You are a teacher and a continuous student. You are a leader and a companion to many people. Most of y'all have words in your mouth that carry so much meaning, you don't even know that it carries meaning after you've left the room. You are a living testimony for authority, for beauty, and magneticism. I think I said it right. Magneticism. Okay. And for some people, all three of those things can't coexist. So whenever anybody tells you that you're too much, that you are not intimidating or you're not a threat, let me let you know, you are the measure they've been looking to become. You are the evidence that light always overcomes the darkness. You are the faith that produced the fruit. You are the mustard seed that grew. You are the love that transforms lives. And a lot of people, I'm telling you, don't want to admit that you are seen. Don't want to admit that you are seen or a seer or a psychic or that they felt you or that they remembered you or that the spark that you lit up in their heart shook them for years to come, that when you're not in the room, it's like, oh my God, I wish I could get another snap of that. I wish I could see the light again because lately I haven't been seeing it. You shift families. When your presence is around, the dynamic in families shift, baby. You light up what hasn't been awakened in others. You are a living manifestation of true divine favor. You are a blessing to so many people. You have a divine purpose greater than what you tell yourself. Some of you say, like, yeah, I know I have a divine purpose. No, it's bigger than that. It's greater than that. It's stronger than that. I need you to continue to shine. I need you to continue to walk boldly. I need you to continue to speak gently to yourself. When people tell you otherwise, continue to say, I love myself fully. I heal unapologetically. My season is always now. And every season that is involved with me carries my power, carries my authenticity. The world might be in chaos, but I ain't gonna take too much notice because I'm doing my best to make sure that I'm changing the vibration with what I do. I'm going to be the mark of light that puts like an an electron, I don't know, jolt through the universe. I'm going to purposely make sure that everything I do, say, hear, now, walk into is gonna, like when you get like a zap. I'm gonna zap change into everything connected to me. And I'm gonna make sure that every zap is going to only be a string of divine favor. I'm going to leave invisible imprints all over the world that only connects people to heavenly understandings. I'm going to make sure that everyone knows they are a blessing and that there's a legacy that they're here to leave evidence and it won't be erased. I'm going to produce such a feeling in other people that they're going to want to even go and journal. I'm going to encourage people to go and journal about themselves. I'm going to encourage people to go and change. I'm going to encourage people to consider their own glow, to consider their own integrity, to consider why they're connected to social circles that don't actually embody what they want. I am going to motivate others to be a righteous rise within their community. I am going to show them that it's okay to have transformative energy, that it's okay to become, that it's okay to rewrite the legacy of your family, that it's okay for me to trust that heaven can help me move. I'm going to do that. That's me. We out.